Did you know that there was a book written in the 1980s that detailed everything that's happened since then, and it was written by two ex-CIA guys? Let me explain this because it's going to blow your mind. The book was called The Fourth Turning. It refers to a concept from two guys, Strauss and Howe, on their generational theory, which suggests history is cyclical and goes through four major phases. Let's break it down. The first phase, which would have been post-World War II to the 1960s, was the high. This is where a lot of the baby boomers came in and they were able to have tons of great lifestyle, a lot of money, a lot of power. They were really at like the forefront of recreating civilization. Then we have the awakening phase, which would have been more kind of the Gen X category. And this was where a lot of people started realizing the problems in society from this new system that was just built. Then we have the unraveling phase, which would include millennials and a lot of Gen Z. This is where things start to break down, and that is exactly what we saw. You know, the 90s was pretty catastrophic financially, Desert Storm. A lot of people started losing faith in the United States dollar. We had the war on terror, etc. The rest of Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and even I guess Gen Beta, are included in this crisis period. This is actually where we are right now. And there's actually a lot of different ways that this cycle has been projected. And it always works in this very similar manner. And you can even go back years before all of our generations were alive, and you can see the same similar cycle. As you can see here, this line right here indicates that this is where we're at, right around, well, this says 2010, but we're actually more so here. And I guess it predicted that the high would have come by 2025, but clearly that's not correct. We're still in this crisis period of turning. And once this is over, hopefully in the next 10 years, then we'll be able to have a new recreation of the world and society. This is what is going to blow your mind. The Neil House system works off of an 80 to 90 roughly year cycle. But if you do further research, you'll find that what they were using for this was they were tracking the planet Uranus, which moves every 84 roughly so years. Even in the book itself, it says that no civilization has lasted fully for 250 years, and Pluto, the planet Pluto, actually moves in a 250-year cycle. So we have little microcycles within major cycles, and they're all aligning right now. Uranus moves every roughly 84 years, and this is what's called a generational planet. And in astrology, generational planets rule over the different generations. I actually just made a video all about this on my YouTube channel. You can go check it out if it further interests you, because I talk about all the different generations and their planets. And if you want to learn more about these types of things, come check out my school. The link's in the bio. I also built an AI app that you can have tons of conversations about topics like these. Love you guys.